Hey everyone, Rushlog here with the latest patch notes for EVE Online. If you'd like to help stay up to date on the news, tips, and tricks for EVE Online, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Patch notes version 21.06. This is December 12th, 2023. Features and changes. Air daily goals. Air now presents daily goals, a perfect opportunity to gain rewards for activities you're already doing or have something to do when you're unsure what's next. After each downtime, players are assigned a set of 4 daily goals, each aligning with distinct career paths: Explorer, Industrialist, Enforcer, and Soldier of Fortune. The set of goals is the same for all players each day. Successful completion of these goals rewards players with both ISK and Evermarks. Players who accomplish at least 2 of the 4 daily goals are additionally granted skill points. The Air daily goal interface has been integrated into the Air opportunities window. The ISK rewards are taxed by the player's corporation, and Evermark rewards are duplicated, giving them the same amount of Evermarks to both the player as well as the player corporation. All unclaimed corporation projects and Air daily goal rewards that are older than 30 days will be claimed automatically. This process will start in January of 2024. Air daily goals replace the current daily challenges system. So that's pretty good. The daily challenge system had gotten pretty stale, pretty pointless, and so this will have I presume, a wider variety of activities to pick from day to day. All players have the same activities each day, so they'll prevent the winding on that end. Let's take a look here at Insurgency's update. The ICE refinery heist has been added as a new activity in the Pirate Insurgencies. Listen to the details on this. So large fleet-oriented sites that will spawn when corruption or suppression reaches stages 3 and 4. The ICE heist will share the LP reward with up to 30 pilots before being diminished. What are battlefields? Were they 30 or 50? I can't remember what the skilling was on those. Put the answer in the comments down below if you recall. The ICE heist will allow T1, 2, and 3 and T1, 2, and T3 ships of battleship size and below to enter. So subcaps, right? Depending on if you're a pirate, opposing militia member, or a neutral player will determine where you land in the site. Neutral players will also get a suspect timer upon entering. To succeed in the ICE heist, players will need to be within 5,000 meters of the new guided tanker objects, and using the radial menu, right-click menu, or selected items, start guidance on the tanker, and it will start flying towards the faction's loading bay scaffolding for extraction. Groups will earn a point for each tanker ship guided back to respective home bases. The first side to reach 10 points will be rewarded and will increase corruption or suppression accordingly. A tanker can only be guided by one player. The tanker will stop being guided if the ship guiding it is no longer within 10 kilometers or is destroyed. Be aware that there are opposing NPCs which will focus ships which are guiding tankers, so make sure you bring Logi. Missions and NPC changes. The Angel Cartel and Guri Pirate Epic Arcs have been reset, and here's the information for them. They grant a 30% bonus, standing bonus when completed, and they're back on a 90-day cooldown. Back to that Insurgency point for that ICE refinery heist, I wanted to talk about it being interesting that they've basically introduced a new mechanic for a PvE foundation site or location, or objective is probably the better word to use. And you can see with the distances required for staying close to the NPC that needs to be moved, and when the individual pilot who is guiding that NPC is annihilated, and someone else is going to have to be tasked with that job, next person up, and or bring successful Logi. And so when fleets are presumably going to fight over these objectives, they're going to have to break Logi or be able to alpha down the target. It'll be interesting to see what the reward scheme is on these sites. Notice that the rewards are not mentioned in the patch notes, typically because they'll be, I don't want to say dynamic, but they'll be introduced at a certain number to incentivize people to go test out the sites for CCP. And then once the meta or normal user behavior has settled in, CCP will likely modify as needed for those reward systems. So I'm just kind of getting ahead of those questions, as I'm sure they're coming, for wanting to know what the payoff is. Next up, structures and deployables. Zarzak has gained more office space, now has 64 office slots. I'm sure those go very quickly. Some defect fixes, air opportunities, add a missing tooltip description for the Pirates Insurgencies feature tag, fix the Epic Arc opportunity images sometimes being too bright. Missions. Accepted missions are now automatically tracked in the info panel. Fixed an issue where travel-based objective chains would not be available when a mission was tracked in an offered state. So there we go, the patch notes for today. The big news, of course, being the addition of the ICE refinery heist site for insurgency systems with corruption or suppression at stage 3 and 4. We'll be waiting to see if people getting to check those out for the first time. So if you've had a chance to run them, feel free to let us know what you think about them in the comments down below. And we'll see you all in the next set of patch notes.